So guys, we just are at the entrance gate now, and I came across this lovely view of the city. We'll show you now. So guys, we just came across these kind of tanks filled with water, and we saw a bit of information here. And the tank is, they were a collection of tanks. They were constructed for water for the forts and palaces, and they used to take it from the Shri Mandira, Bon and the surrounding hills, and it was an excellent example of the medieval rain water harvesting system. So this is one here, and then we'll show you the other one. So before we were going to go into the fort, we came across the sunset point, and this is the way up here. So we don't actually know how far it is to go up, but we haven't done any exercise or any hikes in a while, so we're just gonna take a wander and go up, and then when we come down we're gonna do the rest then. So as you can see, the sunset point. We're not going to be here for sunset, but we're going to see what we can see from the top. As we said before, the views were classed from down below. So we'll see here now. Wow. Such a big city, you don't realise until you actually come up. It's crazy how big it is. So I can see now why the sunset would be beautiful here. I think where Agatha is going here, I think it's higher up. And yeah, there's no one here. There's only myself and Agatha and 2 security guards. And that's it. Not sure, people just don't bother coming here. They just come here for sunset, and that's it. Let's see over here. It's class, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Lovely view.
So big. You don't realize though.
You got like all these little holes here as well, so you can see through, which is cool. And a new friend as well. He looks very thirsty, don't you? Sadly, we only have enough water for us. I'd give you some otherwise. And yeah, problem is here though, I was just saying to Agatha, wasn't I, that there was a lot of rubbish.
All over.
Where does all the money go for, like, you know, it's cheaper obviously for people that live here that pay, and then tourists pay a bit more, so you'd wonder where all the money goes.
Yeah,
like.
but the money that we pay like for places like this is meant to keep the place, so
It's really bad. Like I was just saying, like so much alcohol bottles and rubbish. From once we started from down below right up to the top, it's just got worse and worse. And yeah, it's a pity because it is actually a really nice spot. Like I was saying, like it's quiet, isn't it?
yeah, it's very quiet. It's nice here, apart from the rubbish, as I said. It's just there you can see like alcohol that we don't really know.
Yeah.
Our guide tuk he said that people come up here and have parties at night, so that's the reason that they have so many bottles of beers and everything else.
So yeah, you have everything. It's just a lot of rubbish, so it kind of takes away the whole nice thing. I'll show you now. This is only a small bit, so it doesn't look like there's much,
but there is all over.
but there's like bottles and just everywhere. So but anyways, apart from that, yeah, you've got like a view everywhere, as you can see. It's class. So, and Agatha just saw something as well, so I wonder, can we go down there?
I don't know, let's check.
We're not sure how you get down, because it looks like we're going to ask the security guards and see, because there's no one here. So if we get all that to ourselves for a while before anyone else comes, even better. So I think the security, they're just over there, so we're going to go down now and ask them. So on the way down to the steps, before we asked the 2 police officers, can we go down there? We came across this, it's just like windows with walls, and there's like 360 of like a whole view, so you can like have such a good viewpoint clearly, like when it was a fort back then. So like no enemies was they couldn't get up without being noticed. So yeah, I'll just show you. So they've got like 3 squares in each. So as you can see, it goes around a full circle. Got some really cool photographs as well. It's really cool. And then this is the view. So it's a class view of the city. And that's it there. A part of the city. That's how big it is. And then our plan now is to go down and ask the 2 police. Well, they're either police or security, because as you can see, I think that's it there. So I think when that bar is usually there, yeah, that means no. So we're just gonna go down now and try, and hopefully they have English. So let's go. What was it over?
Ah, it's closed. Look the gate.
Sorry, you can't go down here, no?
Exit no.
Oh, exit.
Exit.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank
Fine.
you.
Thank you.
So no, you can't. It's the exit. That's it. But yeah, it would have been nice because there was no one there, and you could like walk down like a pathway, and there was like walls either side, and then there was a lovely view, a really nice view. So no, it's just the exit. So now we've done that. So we are on the way down now to explore the rest of it. So guys, just came across all these bananas, and then we saw a big sign there saying beware of monkeys. So there must be loads of them because there's so much fruit around here, especially bananas. Never seen so many banana skins everywhere. So yeah, myself and Ag, they were just saying there that I don't know if we can go inside the actual fort itself, because there doesn't seem to be any entrance, and where we are, we're at the back of it, so I don't know if we're meant to be here at all, because it's just like, oh, the monkeys are here. There they are. So we're going to back away slowly from them because the whole family's there. Now it's time to run.
That's the way they look at us.
Yeah, they don't look very friendly. Especially when we saw the big sign there, beware of the monkeys. And the last thing we want to do now is get bit by them. But we've seen them, haven't we?
Yeah.
We've seen them already, like, and they are vicious though.
Yeah.
So it was like Mammy, Daddy and the little kids monkeys. So yeah, that's the last thing we want to do. But anyways, get back what we were saying. I don't know, we're gonna go turn right up here and then see can we go in, but if not, a bit disappointed, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a nice view of the city, like, and
I think it's the main one is Nahargarh Fort. That's why
Yeah.
like it's bigger. That's why it's the main one.
yeah,
This one is just a small one.
it was because the tuk-tuk said to you, didn't they?
Yeah.
They said that Nahargarh Fort is like the main touristy one, and then this one is just,
It's so nice to see.
it's nice. I was never in a fort. You were never in a fort either, were you? So it's different. But yeah, it's, I don't know, we're gonna see now, can we go in, or if you can't go in, because up here there's a load of people, but it looks like you can't. So we're just gonna find out now. So guys, I think we found the entrance just over here, but not sure if we can go in. Ah, it's for tourists. Can we go in? Ah. So this is it here. So, tickets.
Madam, you need to guide inside.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This very historical palace. Only 300 rupees charge. 9 palace, 18 apartment, city view, king corridor. Very
That's
nice palace.
It's okay, thank
Only
you.
25 minutes, all complete tour.
Thank
Not
you.
much time wastage.
Good, thank you. So we're in, guys. Weren't sure because when we asked them, they didn't know what I said. But yeah, it's amazing. It's not the biggest inside. It's like so many different designs, but so we can go inside. So you actually can go inside as well. So it's like all different apartments. Wow. So as you can see, You just keep kind of going through doors. I said you can see people at the top as well.
This way.
Yeah, so we go up this way and then we go up the top. Didn't expect all this. I thought we were going to leave just after this. And here's a pigeon.
Of course.
There's always one. Knew that was going to happen. So yeah, we're going to have a look around here and then try and get to the top bit. So guys, we just noticed how still it's like drawings on the walls, and we noticed them inside as well. They're so well reserved, really good. Some of them inside, obviously the wall is starting to decay after all these years, but it's just so well kept. And then inside, as I said, it's starting to break away the wall, but that's only normal decay.
It looks like hand painting, isn't it?
Yeah. It is.
It's so detailed. It's really nice.
Yeah. So everything's so soft as well.
Yeah.
The wall. It's just like there's no bumps or anything else. It's just like flat marble. So it looks like really good.
Let's go up.
So now we are going to go upstairs. There it is. It's like a kind of a secret something in here. Hang on, I've on my light.
You can see
Not sure.
it's just to keep looking at. It's not just a box.
So it's got like all. That's okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So it's got like all these kind of rooms in here. So it's actually the way up to the terrace. So it's like very tight. Definitely one person at a time. Oh wow. Really cool. Kind of looks like just like there's a word for them. If anyone knows, leave a comment down below. But yeah, there's loads of them, as you can see. They're all spread out.
Oh, the girl taking photographs.
Looks like kind of a wedding photographs. Really nice view.
Oh, that's nice.
And then of course, you just got like a 360 view of the whole city. And as I said, it was hot, but like I just said here now as well, these doors were closed when we first came in and now they're opened. It's probably just so hot, but it's just the detail. It's just like after all these years, it's like still in perfect condition. I'll show you here. Not sure if they do top it up or not, but it's hard to know. It's just so impressive though. And you've got like all these windows then, views out. As you can see as well, it's starting to get a bit busier as well. And it's getting warm, very warm. So we're glad that we were up early. We got to see it because we We may go to the Nahargarh Fort as well, we're not sure yet. We have to ask our tuk-tuk to see how far it is away. But if it's not, we'll go, and if it's just too far, we're not going to bother because it's getting very hot. So we're going to see. So we just found another entrance down here, and we came across all these pottery with all cool old colours on them. And we're guessing it's from that time, isn't it?
Yeah.
As far as we know, it wouldn't be here otherwise. But yeah, it is pretty cool colours on them.
And what's the material you said?
It's like clay. We used to when we were kids, it was like pottery.
Yeah.
So it's like clay.
And that's the same material they have the glass for the lassi.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah. And then
Which
you
is
just
really cool.
you
And then they just throw it. We kept ours.
And then you've got this thing. I don't know if this has anything to do with that time. As far as I know, there's like a snake sculpture out there as well. And this downstairs is more like modern art. And then upstairs is like the old times. So I'm not sure how the two I'm not sure how they ended up getting modern art into this. It doesn't really make sense. And we'll show you outside now. There's like a snake. It looks like a snake, and then it's like a sculpture. So it's just out here. More of these walls, beautiful. And then, yeah, this is it here. So it's kind of got like a snake design. Not really sure what has all this got to do with it, but it's here for a reason. And yeah, just gonna show you around. And guys, we just found another room. It's like every time you go downstairs you find another one. And yeah, this was the bedroom back then. So it's got like the 4-post bed, and then it's got like a typewriter, some kind of typewriter, old typewriter there. Really nice bedroom. Some of even the old hotels still have the 4-poster beds, which are pretty cool. And then just over there in the corner is like a fireplace, and then I'm not sure what's in there, maybe a bathroom or something. But we are going to go through here and let's see. Nothing. There's a lot of these empty rooms. A lot of empty rooms. Not sure what they were used for. And then you also have these kind of coloured glass. But yeah, we're still like just impressed on just still all the drawings. It's crazy. You can see it there, this detail, even after all these years as well. It's really cool. We're not really much into history, but things like this, I think for anyone, it's like, you know, you'd find it a bit interesting. So now we're gonna see where else can we go. Agatha has left me, so I'm gonna find her because everywhere here looks the same after a while. And then we did see the sign as well. Just here. Do not touch the free scopes, please. So I'm guessing that that's what it is. It's like the drones. I can see why, because if you see just over here, it is starting to fade. And we did see this in Egypt, a sign saying that the moisture in your hand, it can take away the paint. So I think people are just touching them, and then the moisture in their hands, it ruins it. So it's kind of good that they have put this sign up. Here's another one. It's an elephant, and it's like got the, must be like king and queen, and then got the rider. As you can see as well, it is starting to fade a lot. This is it. Here's a better one here. Can't see because the sun is so strong now maybe, but you can see the three of them. Then you got like probably like security horse there, and then you got your elephant. And yeah, there's a lot of elephants here. There's another one here. Elephants are popular here in India as well, especially back in that time. And there's another one here. Some of them are as good, some of them are bad, and then some of them then, just like that one, it is starting to fade, as you can see. And then this is like, not sure, maybe like a knight or something on the horse. He's got like his spear. And then this is kind of like, I don't know, like some flower in a pot or something maybe. Not too sure. And yeah, that's it. I like just taking a breather. It is very warm, isn't it? It's a bit too warm.
Yeah, especially for us that, you know, we have to keep covering ourselves.
Yeah, it's not fair really.
No.
Especially like when it's over 30 degrees.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
So as I said, we're meant to go to Nahargarh Fort. Well, we're not sure if we are or not. We're going to see. If it's not too far away, we may go.
Yeah.
But as we said, like, you nearly have to be in India, nearly have to be out around 6 o'clock in the morning to see everything, because after 12 o'clock it's just, it's bad. So just the sculpture over here that I thought it was a snake, it isn't actually a snake. And we came across this little picture here with a bit of information, and it's actually a Brazilian guy. So I'm gonna let Agatha talk about this one.
This is not actually a snake, it's like a geometrical thing, and made by Pietro Pasolini. He was born in Brazil, but now he's in Italy. So
yeah, it's interesting. So as you can see here, now based in Milan, an Italian artist.
and then he's not old. In 1992.
No.
He's younger than you.
Yeah, thanks. He is actually younger, yeah.
Yeah.
So we were just walking past and we seen just this.
And we thought it was from that. And then we started to read, and then it says it's from that. So that's his name, and then the name of the sculpture, 2020, probably the year it was made it, or they brought here. Interesting.
Very interesting. Just
Brazil everywhere.
do love Brazilians here, that's one thing. Agatha's adored here.
Wow.
So yeah, that's our time here. We're going to leave now. Going to try and find our way, as I said. It is starting to get a bit busier now around the place. Not sure if this is the exit or not, but we're going to find out.
It is.
So people taking pictures, so don't want to get in their way. Ah, it is.
Here.
This is it here. It's nice and cool. And there's like cannons here as well. So I think I want a picture with this as well. I always find them interesting. So I'm gonna get my picture now and then we'll be back in a minute. So just on our way we've seen this. Looks like a carriage. Maybe for the Queen or King. Or for the Queen or King. And yeah. Very nice, like a chariot. Very nice. There's no like information or anything about it, so we don't actually know, but from what like the palace here, it does look like it. And then it's like a statue over here as well of a lion. And then you've got these cool statues here as well. So yeah, our time here has came to an end. I don't think we're going to go to the Red Fort, are we?
Nahargarh Fort.
Nahargarh Fort, not Red Fort. Red Fort, Nahargarh Fort. At the end of the day, I think they're all the same. But yeah, I don't know if we are we? It's getting hot.
Yeah.
We haven't ate. All we had was lassi, and yeah, it's only like yogurt, so we need to eat food as well. So I think we're just going to head back and then get some food, and then we have a flight to catch tomorrow morning as well. So we want to be up early for that. We don't want to miss another flight, do we? I think we missed one flight as it was, so we don't want to miss the second flight. So yeah guys, we're gonna go now. Hopefully our tuk-tuk hasn't left us and we don't have to walk down that road. Would have been nice to being able to walk up the road, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's a nice walk. But as I said, it's dangerous.
It doesn't look safe, but we have missed hiking and walk, so we're leaving here, the city. And yeah, we're heading more down south. And it's going to be a bit more hikey and waterfalls and beaches, what we haven't seen in a while. So guys, we're going to go now and find our tuk-tuk. He should be down here. I'd say more than likely he's probably asleep, but let's see down here. Let's go find him. So he said he was just down at the car park. As you can see, there's more stalls here now, fruit and stuff. and I'm craving another lassi as well, but it's just too much yogurt to my stomach, so I don't think it's good for you. So guys, we are finally back from the fort and we had a brilliant time. It was really cool. It was myself and Agnes' first time ever at one, and we had an amazing time. But sadly, towards the end, yeah, it kind of took the experience out of it. So the day before, we asked the guy in the hostel, he was working there as far as we know, because people were going to him for just even taxis and just tours, and he had his tuk-tuk, so we thought he was genuine. So we asked him how much to bring us to everywhere. We showed him the list and he said between 300 350, and we said that was a good deal, so we said we'd take it. And then we went back to our room. We said we'd just confirm with him in WhatsApp messages just to see, just in case he made a mistake. And yeah, it was the same, 300 350, no more than that. So we went off, and yeah, he was no complaints there. He was really friendly and everything, and we had a good day. And then when we got to the fort, just before we even got to the entrance to the fort, we told him that we're going to walk back down, because yeah, we like long walks and hikes, and we like that, so we didn't mind. And he insisted the whole time, saying no, he's going to wait for us. So we said no problem, and yeah, we didn't think there was going to be a charge to that, because we told him we didn't want him to wait, and he said no, it's okay. So when we got back, he said, how did everything go? We said great, there was no complaints, we loved it. And we just said, this is the money, how much? And then yeah, he said 1,500. So we were like, what do you mean 1,500? Because you confirmed with us in the restaurant it was like 300, and then you confirmed with us in WhatsApp messages it was 350. And then he was like, oh no, because I waited and brought you to the fort and all this. And yeah, it was just stupid. Like, all the messages on the WhatsApp showed that he gave us a price and he was just trying to get more money out of us. And then he was just asked then, like, he knew himself that he wasn't going to get anywhere, and then he was like, okay, how much will you give? And he went from being like 1,500 Indian rupees to like, how much should we give? And then Agatha kept saying, like, you know, it's your work, so you show, like, tell us how much we should give you. And then it was just going back and forth, and then just gave him 1,000. It's not a lot of money anyways, but still, it shouldn't be like, you know, 300 to 350 and then all of a sudden 1,500. Like, it was just stupid. And especially with the WhatsApp messages as well, just to prove, like, you know, that he was in the wrong. And especially the hostel as well. Like, the hostel shouldn't have someone there. Like, it's nearly all tourists that do be there, and if they're overcharging people and trying to scam people, like, it's not great in the hostel, especially when their recommendations, like, is to go with him and he's going to bring you around, and he gives you a price, and then you get back, and then you don't really want all that shit either, like, you know, when you get back after a lovely day out. And it ruined his experience. Like, you know, we would have given him like a nice review and stuff, but he kind of just dug himself a hole, and yeah, he was just trying to get out of it, and he knew he did wrong. So, but yeah, the fort itself, as I said, myself and Agatha were never at one, and we really enjoyed ourselves. It was really cool to see, and hopefully we can see a few more on our time while we're traveling. And it was just a really cool day out. So guys, this is the end of this video. We hope you loved it. Give us a like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you soon.